Hey everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a moment or two or six since I chatted with you last. There's so much stuff going on. It's crazy. I'm sure nobody is unfamiliar with this COVID-19 stuff. It's very scary, and I hope everybody is taking care of themselves, social distancing, and working from home if you can, and washing your hands. Please wash your hands. I work in a pharmacy, so I'm an essential service, and I have been run off my feet. I unfortunately have not had much time for reading whatsoever, but I'm gonna work on that this month because this month is the O.W.Ls readathon. I've never done this before. I'm really excited to participate. It is a readathon that is hosted by a channel called Book Roast. I'll link that below the video so you can check out her O.W.Ls readathon video. And the entire purpose of it is to read books based off prompts for different subjects and complete your O.W.Ls. And it goes on for the entire month of April. And I've picked out my books, I've picked out my prompts, and I'm very excited to get started. The first O.W.L I'm going for is Arithmancy. Arithmancy? It's gotta be something like that. Which the prompt is to read something outside of your favorite genre. And my husband actually picked this for me because he is a large science fiction person, and this is his favorite movie book. So he's requested I read Dune by Frank Herbert. It's a big boy. It's, oh my god, how many pages is this thing? Oh, we're looking at about 900 pages. I mean, not obscene, since I have finished a 900-page book in one sitting before, but because it is not part of my favorite genre, we'll see. From what I know about it, it is a rebel group that are trying to free the kingdom from the evil king who wants spice, which is from a desert planet. And I don't know too much about this. This was my husband's pick, so hopefully I enjoy it so I can talk to him about it. At least he'll be there to answer any questions I have, because I do know it's really politically driven, which sometimes I can't always wrap my head around if I'm just looking for a really easy go off in La La Land read. But if I finish this month, I will get my O.W.L in Arithmancy. So for the next O.W.L, I want to do History of Magic, which is a book about witches or wizards. And I've picked The Wicked Deep by Shea Ernshaw. I've heard mixed reviews on this. It's supposed to be about sisters who were sentenced to death in a town and were killed, and then every summer they come back, and this new person has come to town and doesn't quite believe the legend of these sisters, and bad things happen. It kind of sounded a lot like Hocus Pocus to me, and I love Hocus Pocus. It is my favorite Halloween movie. I watch it all the time, every year. So I thought I'd give this guy a try for my own opinion, because everybody's opinion seems to be super mixed, and it also deals with my history of magic. For Muggle Studies, the prompt is a book told from the perspective of a human, and it has to be a contemporary. So I am going to go with Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist by Rachel Kahn and David Lefithan. I have read this before. It will be a reread for me, but I absolutely adored the book. If you've watched the movie, the book, in my opinion, is way better, and I've wanted to reread this for a while, so I figured this would be the perfect time. So it follows Nick and Nora, who meet up one night in New York because they have some friends in common, and Nick is trying to get over his ex-girlfriend, and Nora is trying to impress the ex-girlfriend by pretending she has a boyfriend because she wants to one-up her. And they end up having to spend an entire night in New York with each other, and it's told in a dual perspective, and it's one of those warm, fuzzy books that I love the well-rounded characters, and it really, really sets up New York. You feel like you are in New York, and New York is one of my favorite places to be, so can't go wrong with that. For the potions prompt, it's called The Shrinking Solution, so a book that is under 150 pages. And for that, I am going to continue with my reread of Deltora's Quest by Rhoda. This one is called The Shifting Sands. I have talked about this series before, but I don't think I've talked about my reread of it. So it follows Leaf, Barda, and Jasmine as they are trying to put back together the Belt of Deltora, and once they have the Belt of Deltora, they can find the heir to the throne, give him the belt, and he will get rid of the evil Shadow Lord that has taken over their world for the past 18 years. So they are on a quest to find the 7 jewels for the belt, and this is the 4th one in the book. They are going to the Shifting Sands, which is the desert, and it's just following their travels. So they are on the 4th jewel, and they do have 3 at this point, and they've made friends and stuff along the way. And I've just been slowly rereading these because they're one of my favorite it's one of my favorite book series. So, and it is under 150 pages. I was actually quite surprised at how few books I own that are under 150 pages. Even a lot of my books from younger days are at least 200 pages. So this is kind of hard to figure out, but it works, and it'll continue with my reread. So the prompt for astronomy is night classes, a book you will mostly read, or that you will read only when it's dark outside. I might do this one, I might not, but I did just pick up the 5th Deltora book to continue with the reread. So this one is Dread Mountain, and it's such a tiny one that I could probably do it in one sitting if I wanted to. I mean, it's even shorter than this one here. So feel accomplished and complete a higher number of owls while being so incredibly busy at work, because I am not self-quarantining. I have to go out there every day. So I don't have as much time to read as I would like, but I really wanted to participate this year, and I just figured I had books on my TBR that would work well for it. So I am very happy that worked out. So my goal is to vlog during the owls, just get something up and do something that I enjoy that kind of takes my mind off of all the craziness that is happening. And I really hope everybody is staying home, washing your hands, self-distancing. Please don't hoard. I'm so annoyed by that. You don't need a year's worth of groceries or medications or anything like that. Leave stuff for other people, please. Okay, I'm done ranting at you guys. I hope everybody has a great evening wherever you are, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.